Hi, everybody. Welcome to Judith's Jewelry Box. I'm Heidi Ripka, and with me this evening is Sharon Scott. Hi, Sharon.
I'm so excited. This is my favorite night of the week.
Me too. Me too. It's a great midway point for the week. We always have such a fun time together.
I love Heidi. I'm sorry, I'm gooshing, I know, but I love Heidi and I love the jewelry. When we first started talking, I said, I'm shopping for all of Judith's necklaces right now. So,
Leave a few for me from my rotation in December, please. I'm like, oh no, I have no necklaces left. That always happens. I have so many gorgeous enhancers coming in December.
ooh,
Not wait to share them with everybody. I
okay.
all my December pieces in. I'm like, oh, this is going to be amazing. So I think next week I should have the confirmed schedule to post, but I'm so excited. And I keep
Yay.
a few little pieces that are going to be on the show. And I'm I'm excited. I'm so excited. So many good things.
Well, and I was just telling Heidi, I just bought this necklace and tonight I'm going to buy this bracelet. This is so I love the look of rich. I mean, just I don't mean rich financially, just richness in jewelry. And this, I'm telling you, it's every attention to detail that you have. It just looks like if I looked at this, I would say, whoa, that costs a lot of money. But you've got some amazing prices.
Amazing prices. That's from Italy. We're gonna get to that because we have so many gorgeous things. And I love that, like, last week was all about Bella Luce, and this
Mhm.
week is all about color, iconic styles from Judith Ripka, things that I absolutely love. And I love the earrings that you're wearing. So let's start with those, actually.
Okay.
Those are an iconic fan favorite. So those are Hi, Lynn. Thanks for joining us. How are you? Oh, Lynn, actually, we need to talk. Lynn,
Yes.
I need you to do me a favor, please. If you could please follow me on Facebook on the Heidi Ripka for JTV page and send me a direct message, I'll be able to send you that recipe that I owe you from last week. So that I think that Sharon and I were talking about it before. We are talking about you and we're talking about the recipe, and I think that would be the best way to do it. So if you wouldn't mind, that would be swell.
Yay, that's awesome.
So let's go to these earrings. Okay, those are the ambrosia earrings. I'm going to hold one up so you could model those if you don't mind,
Yeah.
Sharon.
Okay.
So this is the ambrosia earring. So this earring has a mother of pearl with pink Bellucce heart that has a micro pave Bellucce frame, and it has our cherries on the sides and in the center, also with the Bellucce, a beautiful Bellucce pave top that is slightly curved. If you look here, you can see how it just slightly rolls. So Sharon, when you're wearing it, it nicely like hugs your lobe and it
Mhm.
falls just beneath the lobe. So you have that pretty dangle, that motion with the heart. It definitely has a little dancing motion to it. The post, like what I do with most of our earrings, is I drop the post so it's a little bit lower. You can see there's space between the top of the earring and where the post is. That's so that it sits higher on your piercing,
Mm.
and it has a lever back so that it'll sit beautifully on your lobe. So it's a great style. It's great for really any kind of earlobe, whether you have, a smaller lobe, a bigger lobe, where if your piercing's a little bit lower, higher, it sits really nicely. And a heart's always classic. So these are also great gift ideas too, whether you're getting a gift for yourself or for someone special in your life and they love Judith Ripka or they're new to Judith Ripka, a heart's always a great place to go.
And this is a classy heart. That's what I love about this so much. And it has that, you know how labradorite has a labradorescence, and sometimes you'll see a rolling blue flash. It's like a little Tinkerbell inside. When I
Yep.
look at these in real life, and that's what you're going to see when you get it, it has that shimmer glow that you want to look at it again. One look's not enough. If somebody's got them on, you want to. I need to see that. I need to see that more closely. It's so softly shimmery, so pretty.
It's the rose cut of that pink Bellucce, and then you have that iridescent coming through from the mother of pearl, gives it that beautiful shimmer, and it makes it so feminine and pretty. And I want to say hi to Suzanne Walker, who's joining us tonight. Hope you're doing well, Suzanne. She loves the Judith Ripka collection and still deciding on her first piece. Uh, so we have a lot of beautiful things to show you tonight, Suzanne. So hopefully you'll find something here. If not, I don't know if this is your first time watching us on Judith's Jewelry Box, but we always bring you some great ideas. But this is definitely a beautiful starting point for anybody. And then it also has with it another option to the suite is the ambrosia enhancer, which I noticed, Sharon, you're wearing on the Olivia necklace. I
Mhm.
put it on the bracelet that you agreed to.
What a great idea. Oh
Isn't
my
that
goodness.
cute?
Yes. Oh, I'm gonna do that too. Oh, that's a great idea.
Look, double heart. So you get the heart charm, and then you have put little ambrosia on there. How
You
cute
are
is
you are so good at that. I love for you to well, you're the designer, but you it's almost like you take your designs and then you can give me other designs.
well, that's what we do. Everyone builds their own collection, their own personality. And that's what's so great about the collections. You share ideas, you get new ideas, and you could play with it. You find new ways of wearing your collection all the time. I'm always trying new things together. Like I was putting on the Olivia necklace earlier, and I was like, what enhancer do I want to put on? So there's so many different enhancers. First, I was going to put on my garland enhancer, and then I'm like, nah, I don't feel like wearing the garland enhancer. I was gonna put on the new Lola enhancer that's coming out in December, but then I was like, "You know what? I really wanna pick up on the pink that's in the Olivia." So I put on the original pink Bella Luce Amore heart, which I love, but even when you're wearing it alone, like you have it right now, Sharon, alone, it's such a great necklace even on its own,
Oh yeah.
and what's so nice to have an enhancer like this, it just changes up your look, whether you're changing up your bracelet or changing up your necklace. You could wear 2 of these. You could wear 2 little enhancers on the necklace.
Oh, what a great idea. I love that. I love that. Last week you were overlapping. Like I love it when you take one heart and you put another piece and it just kind of hugs the other one. I mean, you've got so many good ideas, and that's what I love about watching you because I think, oh, I can do that too.
Tha that's the name of the game. Have fun, play with it, and create new looks, and I wanna say hi to Christina. Hi, Christina. Thanks for joining us tonight. So this is the exact same concept as the earring. I wanna just give you a little tour of it. So it's slightly larger than the earring. I'm just putting them together so you can see the scale, but it's the same elements. So you have the rose cut Bella Luce that's on top of the mother of pearl. So it's a doublet. You have the halo of Pave Bella Luce going around it. Then you have the Gothics or the cherries, one on either side and one in the middle. Then you have the Pave Bella Luce bell. And then when I turn it around, first of all, it's that great mechanism that I love that's on a hinge, so it's super easy, and then when you close it, you hear it snap,
Yeah,
and it has
clicks.
full back plate on it. So it has engraved hearts, full back plate, really fantastic look.
It is so rich. And when you see if you want to see it up more closely, hit that shop button and be sure you pull it up really, really close. Uh, Heidi, if you don't mind, there are two of your biggest fans. Christina is on with Lynn, and they have been talking back and forth for weeks. And so they're so excited to be on with you tonight.
Well, I'm so excited that they're both here tonight. So, ladies, thanks for joining us. I'm sure everyone's so busy in preparation for tomorrow's Thanksgiving. So, I'm so happy to see everybody with us. And I hope everyone has an amazing schedule planned for tomorrow and great food. And Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays, actually.
It is mine, except for all the cooking. If I could just go and eat, I'd be happy.
Oh, I, I so I enjoy cooking, but I don't enjoy it when I have the stress of so many people coming and I have to make sure the house looks perfect and that table's perfect and cooking and the timing. I actually schedule that I keep though year after year of my timing now. So that helps me.
You know what? Again, something I'm learning from you. I need to be more scheduled.
Well, because otherwise you don't want the turkey to be ready and your sweet potatoes need another 20 minutes.
That's right.
Or
I feel like if I had 5 ovens in the house, I could make it work. you know? I need 5.
Yeah, well, truth be told, I always have 2 ovens going,
Yeah.
sometimes cooker going, and an air fryer, and, like, I have a lot of different things going at once, and juggling act, but it all works. It all somehow comes together, and everything's
Next next Thanksgiving, I'm coming to your house to watch you pull this off, so
yeah, you got it. You're excited, for sure.
okay,
But
good.
I'm tomorrow, so I'm happy. All I did was make 10 loaves of pumpkin bread.
Oh my goodness. Ah,
Well,
and we're gonna get the recipe.
yes, anyone that wants it, I'm happy to share it. So anyway, moving back along to jewelry. So we have this beautiful ambrosia heart. I put it on the romance bracelet, the classic Verona romance bracelet that already comes with this heart charm. But for me, I always like to embellish my pieces a little bit more. And just the scale of it with the charm, I thought looked so pretty. So here you go. So you can see it all together. And if you're not familiar with this Verona Romance bracelet, like Sharon was saying before, she's ordering this one. She ordered the necklace that matches because these are what I consider to be foundational pieces in the collection.
Mhm.
These are those pieces that once you invest in the bracelet and the coordinating necklace, sky's the limit with what you
That's
could do because you could wear the bracelet alone. You could put an enhancer on it. You could layer it with other cuffs, soft link bracelets. Same with the necklace. The necklace gives you the ability to wear it on its own with the heart charm in the front that comes with it. Put other enhancers on it. Turn it around where it is just a bold chain link necklace, a Rolo link necklace. So many different things that you can do with these pieces. And so I always like to show it to people because if you're new to the collection and you're not aware of this bracelet or you don't have it yet, I just like to always suggest to people that it's a good starting point.
mhm.
Great gift for that reason, also.
Do you know what my favorite, part about the bracelet is? Is that the clasp has that beautiful heart matching the heart charm,
Yep.
and then on the other side of the heart, that's completely finished too. I mean, that's elegant. That is so elegant. Oh,
And that's one of the things Judith Ripka is so well known for is that we've always designed, or Judith's designed, and now I've continued it 360 degrees. So when you look at this piece, every aspect has a signature element, whether it's the texture on the links, the texture on the bracelet. She's known as the Queen of Hearts. So the lobster claw has a heart with the Bella Luce. It's finished on the back with our texture. The heart charm is double sided. So if it rolls, it doesn't matter, both sides. And so not only that, but Sharon, the other thing that's so great about this lobster claw that Judith is so well known for is it's an oversized lobster claw.
yes.
It's so easy to function because of the fact that it's oversized, and we freeze this last link so that when you're trying to put it on by yourself, it's so much easier because that link isn't like spaghetti that just keeps flopping around. It stays in place. You can easily put it on by yourself. You don't have to go like hunt down a husband, a friend, a neighbor, a coworker to put it on. It's pretty easy to do on your own.
Look at that. 2 seconds. I
Uh,
just did it.
no practice.
No. No, no, I love this. I mean, this I agree with you. I think this is a must-have. I think if you're gonna start somewhere, this bracelet is because there's so many things. I can't wait to see your new charms that you're bringing out because it's gonna be so much fun to see what I can hang on here. That's gonna be I can't wait to see them.
And that's the beauty of it. I love that. I absolutely love that. And it is also like we just showed the clad, it is also available in the sterling silver with the rhodium over. So whenever you see gold, our gold clad is layers of genuine 14 karat gold over sterling silver. And when you see our sterling silver, like we're going to look at this Olivia ring, it is genuine sterling silver with rhodium plating. And rhodium is a really strong metal and it's what protects the silver from tarnishing. It's a bright white metal that you also find on gold jewelry. So when you see 18 karat or 14 karat white gold actually has yellow in the alloy.
Mhm.
So it's always plated with rhodium. So your silver, your Judith Ripka silver will match back to your white gold jewelry if you have some in your jewelry box, which I think is a really important feature because you want to be able to wear your pieces together. You want to be able to wear what you own, mix things together, and not feel like, oh, one looks white and one looks gray, or one has a tarnish to it.
Mhm. Yeah,
Up
that's
right.
gorgeous. Love this. I love this. Christina says, I'm pooped from cleaning all day. I'm hosting. Well, buy yourself something fun tonight. Remember, you can pop it into your cart right here. Hit the shop button, pop it into your cart. And I was telling Heidi the same thing today. I said, I need to buy something. What it didn't I? I said,
You
retail
said
therapy is the best.
I think we all did some retail therapy today. I
Yeah.
think it gave the economy a big boost today. Like no one could wait anymore for Black Friday. It's
That's right.
here and now. It's like the day before Thanksgiving. I have to move my chair in because Orange just walked into the room and I'm wearing a black sweater and I
Oh,
see that he's about to jump on my lap. So,
I've got
yeah,
I've got 2 babies over here laying beside me. They're being good. I can't believe it, but they're being good.
they're being very good. I didn't even know they were
Yeah.
gonna. Oh, and here's Orange. He's knocking into my elbow. Like, move your arm up.
You know what? It's worth it. Just let him crawl up there. We love to see him.
Oh, but you should see what my sweater will look like afterwards. I literally teddy bear because of him. And he gets brushed regularly, but I don't know. That cat has a lot of fur.
Well, you know what? That sweater's just been loved. It just says love. So
And I have stock in all of those
let
roller
roll.
little rollers. Exactly. So the Olivia ring is another icon, and we have a lot of icons here today. So this is an iconic Judith Ripka style. So this is with a lab blue quartz that has a beautiful flat top, but a highly faceted rose cut bottom. So it gives it a really interesting glow from within. It has the four cherry prongs going around it. So you have on the middle of each side you have the prongs that all have our berget texture. And then when you come down the side, you'll see the basket has the berget. On the shank, it has a shoulder of berget. You have your bezel set, belle luce, and then more texture coming down the middle. And then it's trimmed in high polish just to give it that little extra added shine.
Hmm. You know, I know you've done this for years, but the cherries, what you refer to, I think that that's the most elegant addition on any piece of jewelry I've ever seen.
Isn't
Ever.
that a beautiful way of doing a prong?
Yes, yes. It's just so classy and so beautiful. And I didn't know you called them cherries. I remember Judith talking about that, but I had forgotten. And that's so perfect because it just brings it home. Diamond cherries. How can you miss?
Right? A little bunch of cherries. I mean, who doesn't want cherries all year round? So, so pretty, and we've done this in a few colors actually too. We'll get to the other one later, but this also has a matching earring. And so Judith is big on doing coordinates, but not necessarily matchy-matchy. So what she did for the earring is she did a round stone to work back to the cushion shape of the ring. So the round stone has double rose cutting on the stone. It has the cherries in the same position as you saw in the ring. And then we did a pave top, similar to the first earring. We looked at the ambrosia where it's slightly curved. And we did that same mechanism that Lynn loves, that lever back.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I love it. It's
So
so
great. Oh, it looks really pretty on you.
I love these.
I have it actually on another color, but let me put on the blue for a second. Yeah, so pretty.
That blue is it's a very it's a sparkling blue. It's just a really, really beautiful, beautiful blue. It's
It would,
almost like it's if you could find a really fine light blue diamond, just a very, very light blue
yeah,
diamond, it sparkles so much. The cutting around the edge of that stone just gives an amazing amount of sparkle.
yeah. Look at that. Look at how pretty that blue is.
Woo!
Isn't that so nice?
Uh-huh. No,
Great color. And I always think so. Yes, great holiday gift, great for yourself. But if you know someone that's getting married and they need something blue,
oh
a beautiful bridal earring also.
yes. What a great idea. Oh,
Isn't
yeah.
nice,
Uh-huh.
easy for every day. It's one of those transitional earrings that could be dressed up or down, and that's important when you're building your collection, that you're not just saving things for a rainy day, saving things for a special occasion, that you could wear it when you're going out with your cashmere sweater and jeans to run an errand, or when you're putting on a black tie dress. You wanna put on a special earring, it dresses up beautifully.
Mhm. You know, again, you're absolutely right. Dress up or jeans or anything. I'd wear these every day. I
Uh,
love these.
and they're comfortable. You don't
Mhm.
feel them on. There's not a weightiness to it or anything, yet they're really substantially made, and you could see that when you look at the detail of how these are made. So, because we wanted all the light to shine through, we did a open back like bezel, but
Mhm.
the stone sits on the bezel, and then the cherries, what we did was some people would call them prongs, but we really call them grippers because they're used to hold that stone in place. So they actually wrap around from the side over the top of the stone to hold it in place, just like we did here on the ring. Let me hold this up, it might be easier to see. So those are
Mhm.
grippers.
Gosh,
And
that's
also did a version of this earring. Let me put it on here. Actually, I'm gonna put it back on the one I had before, and I'm gonna show you the pink version of it. So Olivia also comes with dangles. So I'm wearing it in the clad with the canary belluce, but we also did it in this beautiful pink belluce, where you have the pink stone just like we saw in the blue, except the pink one has these bezel set Bellucci dangles. Look at how they dance. I mean, they're so fun and so cute. I have it on here in the canary, and it's one of her best selling styles of all time. How romantic and pretty is that pink earring? They look so pretty on you.
I
Love them.
love that.
I love them. They look
Mhm.
so beautiful. I love the movement. I love the color. I love the pink set in the silver. They look phenomenal on you.
And they feel good, like you said, they feel good. And the biggest thing that I like too is that I can't stand an earring that doesn't hang right. This is so beautifully engineered that it's just you just always know that it's going to look perfect. It doesn't
Well,
slide around.
I love that you pointed that out. So these are what I call balanced. So you have the curve that I've mentioned before, but if you see this loop here on the yoke, which is the piece that connects the earring top to the lever, the loop that's there is not directly underneath this earring top. It's moved back slightly. And by
Mhm.
doing that, it's called the center of gravity. So your earring drop is in line with your earlobe. And so that's why it's going to hang straight on your ear and not fall forward. Like a lot of times you'll see earrings sitting like this. And that's usually because this loop is too far forward. And so then the weight's not in the right place.
You know, I wish you'd do a video sometime or a how-to book. There's so many things that you do in your line of jewelry. And again, I've been at jewelry television over 25 years, but here's the deal. What I see in Judith Ripka and the things that you bring in are things that you have thought out so well that we need to know if we were, doctors know more about medicine, mechanics know more about the cars. You go to the experts, you do everything in such a way that we all wish we knew those things to look for, but we don't. And what you just said, as many earrings as I have sold, it is so true. What you've done is something that we all need, but you've gone that extra step to give us those things that only that really high end jewelry usually has.
Yeah, and that's why it's really something that we're so proud of, is
Mhm.
that we've always made a point of making mechanically sound jewelry. Not just beautiful jewelry, yes, we always want to bring you beautiful jewelry, but we want it to be mechanically sound, and that goes beyond the quality. It has to do with how's it gonna sit on you? How's it gonna fit you? How's it gonna look? We always try to think about all these things that might come up. So whether it be making it easier for you with oversized lobster claws, making sure that the center of gravity on this drop is in the right place so that it sits perfectly on your ear, dropping the post, using the right kind of earring back so that it sits correctly on your ears.
Mm.
Balance in jewelry is very important, both aesthetically and mechanically. And so I've been doing this for 30 years. Judith's been doing this from the 70s. There's a woman named Winnie that joined her probably, oh gosh, at this point, it was probably 35, 40 years ago, probably 40 years ago. And so together we all have learned from trial and error how to make really good quality, aesthetically pleasing, and mechanically functioning beautiful jewelry.
I think you need to, I think it really, there needs to be a movie made about Judith's experience and her journey on this, and especially you going in. What a fantastic movie that would be. The people who buy those $200,000 pieces of jewelry that you've done in platinum or 18 karat gold, and then you take, what I love about this is because you are the experts and the ones that made the really high end luxury jewelry, then you take all of that knowledge and you bring it in something that we can afford, which is like, how can you ask for more?
Well, attainable luxury is really important to the brand. And that's why we're so happy to be part of the JTV family, to be able to do this so that everybody can have a taste of Judith Ripka. You don't have to go out and spend, $100,000, $20,000
Yeah.
to have pieces of this collection of this famous designer that's been worn by countless celebrities and royalty and dignitaries and first ladies. I mean, so many famous people own and have enjoyed her jewelry, and we want everybody to be able to own it and enjoy it and feel good about it. And as much as I understand it might be more of an investment from some other pieces that you could buy, I think once you get it home and you see all the details that we talk about, you appreciate and understand the difference and what sets us apart from so many other brands out there and
Yeah.
why brand has been around since the 70s. There's not a lot of brands that could say they've had that longevity.
Mhm. Again, for everybody that's watching, Heidi shared with me. I don't think that I get in trouble for saying this. Some of the celeb, there's a lot celebrities and royalty and people that have bought this jewelry, and the whole time she was talking, I was just mouth dropped because it's just so exciting to be a part of this community, to be able to have something Judith Ripka. And again, I've been a fan, I've said this a million times, but I've been a fan since, many, 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 many years ago. And I've just, it's just, dreaming to someday own something. And then all of a sudden, she appears with something that I can't afford. But what you said right then, I think is so important. When you see the quality and you get this home, you will be back for more and more and more because it's like we talked about one day. Once you've been in that special car, you can't go back. You can't go back. Oh,
That's why we have, this wonderful group of women that affectionately call themselves Ripkanistas, because once they've experienced it, they started collecting it and they created groups so they could share tips about the jewelry. They share friendship now over the years, and it's all over the common bond of their love for Judith Ripka jewelry. And
right.
that's very special. And I
Mhm,
think that says a lot about the jewelry, the collectability of it, the quality. People wouldn't be passionate about the collection if it didn't have all these pillars that
mhm.
it's so I agree with everything you were saying before.
Well,
Long and short.
it's a point of pride for me because my very, very best friend, she can go out and buy anything in the world that she wants, and it doesn't matter how much it is. She just says, "I want that," and she gets it. So when we go to dinner, and I wear my Judith Ripka, she's usually saying, "Where did you get that? I want one." I mean, and it makes me feel, prideful might not be a good thing, but in this case, I think it is. I have such great pride. I just say Judith Ripka, and when I do, enough said.
Yeah.
She gets it.
Yeah, and people recognize the name because it has been around for so long. And we've been, not only did we have like 18 of our own stores, but we were also in all the major department stores and all the high-end fine jewelry stores. And we were actually in stores internationally too. So there's a lot of name recognition that
Mhm.
comes when you say, "Oh, thank you, they're Judith Ripka." People are like,
I know.
but wait, so don't forget, we're holding people up because so many people took the time to join us tonight, Sharon, that still have to go back and cook for tomorrow. So there's only a few more pieces. I don't want to
Oh,
rush it, but I'm also saying to myself, I know that there's something that's burning in someone's oven right now if they're joining. I don't want to be the cause of like, you know, burnt stuffing or something. So
me. I'm sorry. I just get so excited.
and I'm saying, I'm like, oh, we gotta start wrapping this up. It's already 8:30. So we were looking at the blue quartz Olivia ring before in the silver. I also have it in the canary that ties back to the canary earrings that I'm wearing, which I love the canary. I love golden. So the ring also cushion shape. It has the flat table with the rose cut faceting in the back, so it's open. Lots of sparkle come through. It does have the same cherry prongs in the corners, rather in the middle of the side walls. They're all bezel set, Bella Luce. Then you have the texture on the shoulder, on the basket, the bezel set Bella Luce, where the split shank comes together, texture again, and then high polish trimming this out to give it that extra glow. So really, really pretty and a good size, Sharon. You can wear it on truly any finger.
Mhm.
Really pretty, and I always find canary to be a very neutral stone.
Oh,
So
yeah.
for if I'm wearing other colors, I could still put my canary on with it.
Mhm. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I love it with this necklace. Oh,
Well, okay, so we must talk about this Olivia necklace. This Olivia necklace is an incredible, incredible style. So these are all double rose cut round Bellucci stones in pink, canary, and blue. You have this really bold, textured Rolo link chain, but the grippers on these elements, on these stones, are only on the top and bottom. They're beautifully textured bezels with the Bella Luce in the center of each bezel and going down the stem. So you have 6 stones. I'm just going to kind of walk you down the pattern here. So in the center, we have the blue and the pink, followed by the canary, and then followed by the blue and the pink again. And this is adjustable. So it has your lobster claw. Um, it is an 18-inch necklace, and then it also has links that the claw fits into all the links. So you can really make it any length that you want, and just you let the tail hang down the back. It's great on its own, but I decided to throw on my Amore Pink Bella Luce enhancer. And I don't know if you heard me earlier, but there were so many enhancers I couldn't decide. First, I was going to put, let me hold it this way. I was going to put my garland enhancer on, which ties in so nicely to it. That's in the canary. We have that More is More Pave heart that we launched last month. Looks great on it. And then we have 2 new ones coming out in a couple of weeks when I'm there in December. So we have the Lola Pave heart, which I mean, that is such an amazing heart. And then, okay, I had to bring this. This is an insane piece. This is from our couture collection. This is our snowflake, our estate snowflake. But not only is it an enhancer, it's also a pin. This the bail comes off, the trapeze folds, and you can wear it as a pin as well.
mm. I love that. Now,
But that
to me, that looks royal. That on a jacket lapel. Whew.
oh, yeah. So many different ways to wear it. So this is a great piece. This is on a major clearance, by the way. I never like to talk price, but just FYI, if you guys are interested in it, I highly recommend going to jtv.com like now, because if it's at this price that I looked at when I saw it this morning and it's still there, the necklace isn't going to be around for long because it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. So yes, that's it. And I agree with you, Lynn. The snowflake is so, so pretty. Oh, Karen Thomas. This is her first time live and loving it. So nice having you with us. I'm sorry that you're joining us at the end. We're every Wednesday at 8 p.m. though. So hopefully next week at 8 p.m. you could join.
Mhm.
Sharon, as I was saying, it's time for everyone to go back to their Thanksgiving preparation.
Including me.
Including you. Sharon, thank you for stopping everything since I know you're hosting and you have a lot left to do. So thank you so much. And thank you so much to everybody for joining us. I want to wish everybody very happy Thanksgiving. I hope your dinner table is filled with lots of love, lots of laughter, and we'll see you all next Wednesday.
Okay. I adore you, Heidi, and everybody else that's watching, Christina and Lynn, and everybody else that's watching. We're going to look for you back again next week. And listen, if we don't refer to every comment that you make, it's just because we're so busy, but we read them and we see them.
We see you. And Sharon, I'm grateful for you.
Oh, you're a doll. I just love you to pieces. Okay, I can't wait till next week and have a happy Thanksgiving.
You too. Mwah. Bye, everybody.
Bye.